Barely a fortnight after aggrieved staff of the Abuko Central Abattoir leveled allegations of unfair allowance payments and threat of heavy-handedness against the management of Gambia Livestock Marketing Agency. The agency has fired back, accusing the staff of operational lapses and illegal electricity connection. Here is Haddy Jarju with more.
It could be recalled that some staff of the Abuko Central Abattoir convened a press conference during which they accused GLMA management of attempting to refuse the renewal of their contracts that were about to expire. The staff also made sterling allegations of financial impropriety against the GLMA MD Mamadou Dabo and other staff members of the agency. However, the GLMA convened a counter press conference on Monday during which the agency made counter allegations of operational inefficiency and illegal activity against the complainants. Speaking to the press, Director General Gambia Livestock Marketing Agency, Mamadou Dabo, said key findings informed the agency's decision not to renew contracts of the affected abattoir staff. He alleged that the agency has discovered a scheme of illegal electricity consumption. The agency said there were issues around tenants' areas, slaughter fee collections, security, among others.
And the illegal connections, they went and disconnect all. Then the abattoir manager was that. The following month, I called him. He told me that, in fact, the 60,000 that we have, we bought for electricity, the month has elapsed, is not exhausted. It went up to the following month on the 15th. That means, if that is true, it's a clear manifestation that they are tampering, something has been done somewhere else. But those illegal connections were confirmed. That's one. The tenants' areas, if you look at the slaughter facility, the abattoir, if someone tells you that you have tenants or the meat stalls that are at the roadside, from January to December, they have not paid their rent. Will you agree? You have people there who did not pay. To an extent that this gentleman has to go with them to the police, which is not our role.
DG Dabo hinted that the staff role at the abattoir has been bloated, describing several positions there as unnecessary. This, he claimed, bred inefficiency, stating that some junior staff are receiving low salaries and not provided with transport allowances.
Salaries are very small. And since we took over, we were discussing on that issue because I think we found them at 2,200 and something list. We said now, we don't know your financial status. Let's just add 1,000 to the low ones. That went up to 3,600. And they did not have transport allowance. And we found that those on top are having transport allowances. And the Madu himself, we had an issue with him. He has a vehicle. They are giving him 20,000 for fuel, and he's also collecting transport allowance. I told him that cannot be possible. You should have one. If you are with a government vehicle, government will give you fuel, but you will not take the transport allowance. If you check their records, he was collecting both. The time we came, it was a bitter debate. He was not happy with it, but it has to be stopped.
The GLMA board chair, Ibrahim Cham, debunked claims that GLMA has refused to renew contracts of the abattoir staff as alleged by abattoir manager Madi Kuyate.
Appointments are governed by the terms and conditions stipulated in the agreement or appointment letter. The renewal of a contract after the expiration of the contract term or period cannot be automatic or compulsory if it is not part of the agreement. However, in the case of the abattoir staff, renewal was not part of it. So therefore, where is the breach of contract in this case as alleged by the abattoir manager and his staff?
Some senior officials of the Gambia Livestock Marketing Agency have been accused of receiving more allowances than the staff. But here Mr. Cham clarified.
Mr. Madi Kuyate, Manager Central Abattoir, 6,000. Mr. Matal Chare, Head of Revenue, 4,000. Mr. Momodou Kinte, Head of Slaughter, 4,000. Ali Gajaga, Head of Security, 4,000. Binta Jata, Head of Finance, 4,000. Fuel allowance support to GLMA staff for supervision, Modu Dabo, 7,000. some Magan Mendy 6,000, Fatu Sonko 5,000. Therefore, I write to seek for your approval and looking forward to your usual cooperation. Thank you. Signed, Madu Kuyate, Manager.
The agency's board said it has taken decisive action to address the highlighted issues at the abattoir and is committed to implementing the necessary reforms to ensure operational efficiency and financial sustainability. Meanwhile, during a board meeting, the following resolutions were passed, such as staff restructuring, renewal of contracts, and introduction of transport allowances. For Star TV News, I am Haddy Jarju.